in place to formalize the informal sector? Just in 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Doc. I hope this time you won't keep stopping me so that I don't stammer on this one. It is a very critical one. On the interventions on formalization, I'll start off by pointing out that there needs to be deliberated, very conscious efforts to make sure that there is an extension of decent work to the workers in the informal economy. And when we speak about decent work, we are looking at employment creation, we are looking at rights at work, we are looking at social protection, and we are looking at social dialogue. Social dialogue at the apex is usually attended by government, employers, and the conventional trade unions. There is need to extend the social dialogue table to involve the informal economy workers so that they speak and articulate their own issues and contribute to the formulation of policies and interventions which affect workers, of which the bulk of workers in Zimbabwe is now workers in the informal economy and the SMEs. And I will also look at the 7 thematic approaches that can be applied to formalization. The first one is recognition and respect for workers in the informal economy. This can be done by aligning the policies, the national policies that we have, to the lived realities of our country, which means we have a higher informal economy now. This will help us to transform and transition the informality back to formality, and also give cause to economic growth and national development. Number 2, building linkages with bigger and formal businesses. And number 3, we are looking at infrastructure and market access. And when we talk about infrastructure, we are talking about the physical markets, the workspaces, which also have friendly storage, running water, and are really conducive to working. And number 4, we look at formalization itself. This is at the center of everything, and we cannot expand on it, but all the other 6 contribute to formalization. Number 5, we are looking at financial inclusion. This has been spoken to say that we should see easier access to finance for workers in the informal economy. Number 6, we look at extension of social protection to informal economy workers. And when we speak about social protection, I'll talk about the access to maternal health care for women, and thereafter access to affordable and quality childcare for the children. We have seen a number of incidents where children have been killed or have been hurt because there is a cleanup of cities and informal economy workers who take their children to work in the streets have suffered such losses. Then we look at number 7. When we look at number 7, we are looking at devolution of power. Devolution of power should be critically applied so that local authorities have got the free play and they have got the energy and space to engage with informal economy workers under their jurisdiction, depending on what the areas that they work with demand. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.